Hey guys, and welcome to another Pokemon video. Today we're going to be speaking about the top 10 Pokemon with the highest attack base stats. So the Pokemon that have the highest attack possible in the game. So in our first place is Haxorus, who is a Dragon-type Pokemon with 147 base attack and a total stat pool of 540. That makes him really, really strong. That makes him a nice, solid sweeper for any purpose, especially against your ice types, dragon types, and fairy types. He's a pretty good one, dude. You're just gonna have to pack him some speed, and he'll be a monster. In our second strongest Pokemon, we have Conkeldurr, who is a fighting type who is good against flying, psychic, and fairy type Pokemon. He has an attack stat of 140 and a total stat pool of 505, making him also a really good contender. However, his speed is somewhat lacking, if I gotta say so. Our third strongest Pokemon is Rhyperior, who is a ground and rock type Pokemon who has a 4x multiplier against water Pokemon and grass Pokemon, and a 2x multiplier against ice, fighting, ground, and steel. Now he also has an attack stat of 140 and a total stat pool of 535. However, he does come with a very, very low speed, but he does have defense and HP to back him up. Now, the fourth strongest Pokemon in the game is the Galarian Darmanitan, and he has an attack stat of 140 as well. He is effective against flying, ground, grass, and dragon. He is a ice type. Our fifth strongest Pokemon in the game is Excadrill, who is a ground type, a steel type, and he is effective against fire, water, fighting, and ground with an attack stat of 135 and a total pool of 508. Our sixth strongest Pokemon with a attack stat is Gigalith, who is a rock type effective against water, grass, fighting, ground, and steel, who has an attack stat of 135 for a total of 515. He has good defense, but his speed is, you're going to be second. Every single time you do a move, you're going to be second. Just know that, guys. But his defense is nothing to laugh about. He's got a great defense. Our seventh strongest Pokemon is Sirfetch'd, the fighting type who is effective against flying Pokemon, psychic Pokemon, and fairy Pokemon with an attack stat of 135. He has really well-rounded stats for a total of 507 in his pool. In 8th place, we've got Escavalier, who is a bug and steel type Pokemon who has a 4x multiplier against fire Pokemon. But that's it. He doesn't even have a like normal super effective against anything else. He has an attack stat of 135 for a total pool of 495 with very, very low speed. He has a high defense and high special defense, however. Our 9th strongest Pokemon is Tyranitar, who is a rock and dark type who has a 4x multiplier against fighting, a 2x multiplier against water, grass, ground, bug, steel, and fairy. His attack stat is 134, but his total pool is 600. This makes him a really, really strong Pokemon. He's got high stats across the board. His lowest one is probably his speed, which is actually about, like, on the middle bar of like what all Pokemon are like. Now, our 10th strongest attack Pokemon is Dhelmise, who is a ghost grass type who has a 2x multiplier against fire, ice, flying, ghost, and dark Pokemon. He has an attack stat of 131, putting him with his total stat pool at 517. Also quite well rounded except for his HP and speed, which are quite low. So those are your top 10 attack Pokemons who have the highest base attack stats. What I usually look for this kind of thing is to see who has the highest total so you can like build a team based on that. Because most of these Pokemon you're going to want to try hit for the highest attack possible and the highest speed possible so that when you're in competitive, you get the first hit and hopefully you one-shot that dude, because if he gets a shot on you for most of these Pokemon with low HP, you're going to take a hit and a half, dude. So, yeah. Hope that helps you guys building a team with high attack. I personally picked my Tyranitar from this list because he's just insane, dude. He's crazy. I love him.